This is Turning Point Podcast. I'm Tyrone Stevens. I'm your host. Today, I like to react on Sean Puffy Combs. Talk a little bit about that. Tuesday, this past Tuesday, Monday night, Mr. Combs was arrested Monday night in a hotel in New York, as I understand. And Tuesday, he was arraigned. Well, a friend of mine had called me Monday night. He said, man, they just arrested Puff Daddy. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I said, oh, really? Well, how sad. But then I laid down a minute and I picked up the phone and read a little something about it, and I couldn't understand why they didn't just tell his lawyer to have him in court Tuesday morning. That's all they had to do. But see, they didn't want him to walk into the courtroom because that would give him more credibility of having a bail because he walked in. He's not a flight risk. If he was a flight risk, he would be running, but he's not running, and he would have walked in. I mean, they raided his house back in March. And if he wanted to run, he had plenty of time from March to now to run. I mean, but Puff Daddy, where he gonna go? Everybody know Sean Combs. Everybody know him. So, and when I woke up Tuesday morning and looking at the news, oh man, the news had a field day on the young brother. Had a field day on the young man. I mean, the first thing they did was show his girlfriend when he had the video about him jumping on the girl in the hallway with the towel wrapped around him, no question about it. That was awful. Flat out awful. And Mr. Combs, he knows that, and he has apologized for that. As I understand, he gotten some therapy for that, and was getting therapy, as I understand, for that violent act. Now, in terms of, the sex trafficking, I don't know what that's all about, but, I know people in the industry and people that handles a lot of money, period, drug boys and hustlers and, politicians, and everybody order sex up over the internet and on the telephone, and that's been going on before I was born. It will be going on, after I'm gone. Sex, prostitution is the oldest game in the world. So, so that was terrible. However, that's not the charge that he's on now. But the news is showing that particular clip there, him being in the hallway jumping on this girl, because that looked terrible. I mean, that would really mess a man's character straight on up. I'm telling you, I mean, no mercy for that. Yeah, but that case is over with. He settled that case. Paid money out of court, as I understand. I don't know the particular specifics of the case, other than it's over with now. So you can't try him on this case. That case is over with. This is another ball game. Let's deal with the merits of this case. Okay, they got a whole lot of machines, computers out of his house, and they found some guns. Was the guns illegal? I don't know that. Were they? I don't know. They say that on the news that they have talked with certain people that work for him and know there was all kind of stuff going on. That's hearsay. That's people saying that. Those are not facts. They say they got pictures of all kind of stuff going on. Well, do they have videos that Puff Daddy is making these people do something against their will, holding a gun to their head and this, that, and other? I don't know what they have on there. And if they did, was those the tapes that really, showing Puff Daddy, is that really Puff Daddy? With AI today, man, you got so much technology. This stuff is unbelievable. I'm just a grandfather, man, concerned about the children of the world. I'm just a grandfather. And I'm concerned about my own children and grandchildren, so I have to be concerned about them all, because all of mine got to interact with everybody else, So I don't know if this is live or Memorex. I don't know, because everything now is this stuff is tricky, man. AI, they could have somebody who look like you and talk like you and sound like you, and it don't be you. I'm not saying that this is what's happening. I'm saying this is a possibility of all this stuff. You don't know. They got to sort this out through court. They got to sort all this business out. You can't try a man on the news and make him guilty on the news because you talking about him so bad, because you don't really know if that's the truth what you're saying or not. This has to be proven in a court of law. So I say this in closing. Donald Trump can get a bail. Donald Trump got money. He got it. He owns his own airplane. He can go all over the world. But should he have a bond? I think so. Ex-president. Common courtesy. I buy that. But what I don't buy is the fact that you're going to show me a picture of Puff Daddy jumping on this woman. And as bad as that is, that's terrible. But that's a case that's been solved a few years back. That has nothing to do with this particular case that he has on him now that they're not giving him any bail for. That picture with the woman has nothing to do. As bad as that was, I'm not trying to go along with that whatsoever. Trust me, I got granddaughters and things. I wouldn't want that nothing like that happening to my granddaughter, my daughter, and I'm sure nobody else would either. But okay, back to Donald Trump. He got a bail. Now his character is a little screwed up, to say the least. He doesn't think about anybody but himself. And he certainly don't think about America. Or he wouldn't have sold America out like he did. Or he wouldn't have tried to overthrow the government. So, Puff Daddy character, he's not a Sunday school person either. But he ain't no Al Capone. He ain't no John Gotti. He's an American businessman. And he deserves to get bail and come out and put the best representation up for his guilt or innocence, whichever come out. I don't know if he's guilty or not. I say he deserves to have a bail. That's all I'm talking about. Now, what do you say? I like to hear your comments. And push that subscribe button and that like button. Peace. Catch you next time.